name's Trinity, and this is just going to be a short video today. The new silk for the masks just came in, so I'm really excited and wanted to show you guys what we've got. So the two main colors that I'm going to be making masks in are black, and this is the new black silk. It's beautiful. But the main colors are going to be black and pink. And then I'm going to be doing basically limited edition colored masks. Good quality silk is really, really expensive per yard. And excuse me, you can hear my cat digging on things. I am so sorry. High quality silk is really expensive per yard. However, you can get quite a bit of silk scraps, both ends, of high quality for a fairly low price. It's a little bit of a gamble. You don't know how much you're going to get. It's just whatever was left on the end of a bolt of fabric when there wasn't enough left to cut out a full yard. So I also have some of that, which is what I'm really excited to show you. But first, here is the pink silk. So I'm always going to keep black and pink in stock. And then what I get for other colors and the amounts of it is going to be kind of rotated through as I continue to buy the bundles of bolt ends. But this camera's not great at focusing up close. I don't know if it will or not here. So you can really see the sheen on it, but it's absolutely really, really beautiful silk, really tight woven. The reason that these masks work so well is because A, using the high thread count material of both cotton and silk acts as a mechanical filter, but the silk with the cotton forms a static electric filter to add a second layer of protection that can filter out 90% of all particles over 300 nanometers and 80% of particles below 300 nanometers. And then you add in the mechanical filtration, so they're really good. Okay, here's the fun stuff. We got a small amount of black. I was really surprised because I already opened it. I got almost an entire second yard of pink. Okay, now's the fun stuff. Oh, this is beautiful. It's like bronze, or I don't know how to describe it. It's metallic. It's like a, I don't know how the color shows up on the camera. It looks a little redder on camera than it does in person. This is a little bit more orangey. It looks kind of bronze in real life. So this is roughly how much I got of this. It'll be enough to make like maybe 4 adult male size masks. Maybe a little bit more. I'll have to see when I measure it out. But that's beautiful. And the next one. Oh, that's pretty. So it's a beautiful yellow. Wow, there is a lot. Oh my goodness, that is a lot. I've got, actually it looks like it's a little bit over a yard of this. So I'll be able to use the yellow for quite a few masks. But yeah, you can see it's really pretty. In person, it's like a very sunny yellow. Alright, next. Ooh, royal blue. I got strings on me. Don't mind the hand, it's just sprains, nothing serious. I love royal blue silk. That is going to make some absolutely beautiful masks. Wash it up, iron it out. It's going to be really nice. So how much? We got quite a bit of this too. Yeah. So I should be able to make quite a few pieces. The thing with bolt ends too, you'll notice that one of the edges, there's a little bit of fabric on it that you can't use just from it being attached to the bolt. And there'll maybe be some flaws mixed in through like a pulled thread or whatever, so you'll have to work around that, cut around that, but we have blue. And then we've got some just really tiny scraps. This is the gamble, basically, when you're buying both ends. It's really cute, though. I have no idea what I'm going to do with it, but it's dragons. It's really neat. I've got several of these little pieces here. There's another little piece. This little piece. Oh, two little pieces. They look a little rough around the edges there. Oh, I've got like a ribbon of this pretty red. Again, none of these are, little ones are big enough for really any mask work. I mean, maybe I could make a mask for a baby out of this, but I don't think anything else really. That's another just tiny piece. Okay, let's get back to some of the bigger pieces. This is beautiful. I don't have much of it, but it's gorgeous. They're lilies. It's just a really beautiful, very light colored, very, very, very pretty floral pattern, and I should be able to get, let's see, because I'd have to cut this top strip off. There's damage on the top. Yeah, I could probably get about 4 masks out of that. Alright, let's see. We have a little bit of pure white, and it's just a strip. So I don't know, obviously, what I'm going to do with each and every tiny piece. I can make, probably, it gets thinner on the other end here, so I could probably squeeze like 3 masks out of it if I decided to make them in pure white. I don't know if anybody's going to want a pure white mask, because they, especially in silk, that's something you just want to, you have to hand wash it, so I don't know how that would work out as far as it getting stained or anything. Nobody can really afford to be dry cleaning their masks. So here's another floral, just a tiny bit of it. It's these pretty orange roses. So there's enough there for maybe 2. I'm getting tangled up in threads here. Here is a really pretty strip of red silk. Yeah, it looks a little purplier on camera, but in real life, this is like a really true red, like super, super bright red. And again, I can, depending on the size, I could probably get about 4 maybe women or teenagers or down masks. I don't think the strip's wide enough for the seam allowances that I cut out for the men's masks. I'm kind of playing around with the method that I size people by, whether it's direct measurements or if I'm going to try to do a range. I'm leaning towards doing a little of both, having some pre-made masks that are just in some standard sizes that people can just buy, and also having an order for custom, in which a person can choose, you know, any of the limited edition colors, choose whether they want tie backs or ear elastics or all of that kind of stuff. So that's kind of the direction I'm leaning in. This is gorgeous, and I got quite a bit of it. Isn't that beautiful? Now obviously, I've been thinking about this fabric because it's so beautiful, but masks are tiny, and there's no way to really match the pattern up on the front seam because you're cutting in a semicircle, so that when you put the 2 pieces together and open it up, so there's a pocket in there. So I'm not sure what the most attractive way to go about using this fabric is. Let's see if I can get the peacock here. You can see, really, really pretty fabric. Alright, and this looks like the last piece of our bolt ends. This one's really chopped up, which again, that's some of what you get with bolt ends. You can get like pretty much full yards of some of the stuff that I showed you already, or you can wind up with really, really tiny pieces or something like this. Something like this, let's see, I could squeak out a few children's and women's masks sizes out of this. I could probably do, if I did one in men's sizing, I could probably do 2 of that one. But yeah, so that is this order's bolt ends, limited edition colors. Each time I order bolt ends, I don't know what colors I'm going to get. I don't know how much of it I'm going to get. This is just the first batch. So what I've done here is I've taken the smaller 5-inch metal zip ties because I wanted to have the more flexible metal and thinner metal. And this, which is just a rubber coating dip that you would use for like the handles of tools and whatever. So I had the idea to dip the metal end, and it works really, really well. I don't know how well you guys can see, but this will keep the sharp metal from either biting into the person's face or wearing through the delicate silk on the front. This particular metal, I think I've got a pre-bent piece kicking around somewhere. Yes, I do. Okay. So this is stainless steel. It is a little less flexible than what people are used to for the nose pieces, but it works amazingly well for sealing across the face. I mean, surprisingly well. So what a person would wind up doing in a mask is when the mask comes, it'll be fairly straight, just bent a little bit into the shape of the mask itself where it's been sewn in. And then the person would pre-bend it before they put it on their face. Go like this and this with it in the mask, right? And because this is stainless steel and it's springy, when you go to put the mask on, it holds and it keeps the fabric pressed right to the face. There's no rubbing, there's no constantly having to readjust it. It's very comfortable, it's very springy. You can adjust how tight or how loose you'd want it. But yeah, you can see it'll lay the fabric right up against the nose and the cheekbones there. So I was very pleasantly surprised when I got this and I tried this. So for now, that's what we're going to be using for nose pieces in the masks. These little guys. Also, there is a shortage, believe it or not, on ribbon. I was lucky enough to get about 20 yards worth of this black. It wasn't what I wanted. I wanted a black satin finish for when I make masks that tie back, but they didn't have that. So I settled with this, which is, it's a mesh. It's got a tiny bit of sheen to it, but not a ton. I think it's pretty gender neutral. It's black, so it'll go with any color of silk that I put a mask in. I already tested it out with some stop fray on the ends to make sure that the ends don't fray or anything along those lines. So I think I'm going to use these for the people who would prefer to tie back a mask as opposed to wear it around the ears. My flannel backing fabric got delayed on me. I'm really hoping it'll be in tomorrow, but it may not be in until as late as Thursday, which really sucks. So I've just been working on components and cutting some things out and ironing out kinks and designs, making sure that I've got things to ship masks with and all that fun stuff. But sometime in the next week is when I'm going to start taking orders for masks for people. So I'll let everybody know when that is. And now you guys have seen what my masks are going to be made out of and what kind of fabrics I have available. So, alright, if you like my content, please like, share, subscribe, all the fun stuff. You can follow me on Twitter or Instagram at TrinityDraco1. That's my username for pretty much across all the platforms. If you would like to help support my work or my channel or anything else, please see my Patreon link down in the description below. Do not feel pressured to donate. I know everybody's really short, really short on money right now. So, everybody stay safe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye. Bangle Cam.